What's up, guys? I'm getting in here and do a shout out to my buddy Eric Don's Garage. This guy sent me out a shop card, and this morning on my way out to go to Thanksgiving dinner, this thing was in the mailbox and put a smile on my face when I saw it. And oh man, I can't say how much I like that card and the work this guy does. I've learned a lot from him since I found him on YouTube. Me and the guy thinks a lot alike on some things, and I like what he does, and the guy's teaching me tricks. And I like to learn new tricks. And if you guys ain't watched Don, you need to get over and go through his videos. I'll go back into his archive and check out some of the stuff that he does. Just watch them all, because the guy's got a lot of knowledge, and he's a good guy. Been through some stuff, but hadn't we all? I've talked to the man on the phone, got to know who he kind of is as a real man, and yeah, we've got some similarities in our backgrounds, but yeah, the past is exactly that. It's all dinosaur crap, and none of it matters, because we're different today than we were yesterday. But while I'm here, I watched a video from Jason over at Blue Ox Model Shop, and he is talking about his Grail kits, and I've been lucky enough to get one of my main Grail kits. I'll talk about it here in a minute, but I'm still looking for one, and this is what I'm looking for. It's a 68 Falcon Futura, and my first car was one of these, and still to this day the best car I ever owned in my life. The poor car just wouldn't break. I drove the wheels off of that car for a few years, and I drove it hard. It was nothing but a little 6-cylinder automatic, but the car would just fly to be a little 6-cylinder automatic. And I had a lot of fun in that car. But this one I bought later on in years. Actually bought it with a 6-cylinder automatic, just like my first car. And I actually painted this car before it was mine. This was my first all over paint job. I painted the car for my dad, and then my dad sold the car to my mom, and I'd been in a car wreck and didn't have a way to go, and Mom sold me this car, and yeah, the journey began. I started buying everything to change it over to V8 running gear, and drove it for a while with the 6-cylinder still in it until I lost reverse in the transmission, and it was a perfect excuse for me to build an engine for it. So I wound up buying me a parts car, got an engine, and tore it all apart, and I built me a little Hot Rod 289, and it wasn't not anything radical, but the little engine would just flat out scream. It was a lot of fun to drive. It really was. It made me earn it, but Fords are just a lot more difficult than Chevrolets, and I'm a Chevrolet man, but I had to find out and see what the Ford was about and what I could do with it, and I was pretty satisfied with it because I built a pretty quick little car. It was just a crap load of fun to drive. And anyway, this was my other Grail kit because I built one of these when I was a kid, and for whatever reason, the look of that kit and the build I did on it when I was young stuck with me, and I honestly didn't think I was going to get one of these, and I saw some of these at Acme, and they wanted $60 for them, and I just refused to pay $60 for one of these things, even though I wanted it that bad. I just could not pull the trigger for $60. Uh, I I can't explain it, but thank you again to Terry at Super Sport Model Shops. The guy hooked me up and put the biggest smile on my face, and I can't thank him enough for that. And I'm working out plans in my head on this thing because I want to have a really good plan before I start on this thing and do everything I can possibly do for this kit the next time. And yeah, I'll just get the parts together, the right parts together, and see where I can go with that thing. And well, I'm here to do a real quick shot here. I was in here this morning before I had to get ready to leave, and went ahead and cut the trunk open on this car and got the back bumper mounted. It'll be molded into the car, and I needed to see how this thing was going to go together and what I needed to do to make sure it went together before final assembly. And you can see, guys, this thing's gonna go together tight. I like them to go together pretty tight, but yeah, it could still get interesting around final assembly time, as they usually do, but anyway, I'm gonna get on off here. I wanted to jump in, do that shop card shout out, and I want to thank everybody who reached out this morning, wished me a happy Thanksgiving, and I hope all of you guys out there had one. I got my belly full today, and I was just a useless, shameful mess when I got back home, so I took me a nap and then got up and come in here and started looking around and needed to get that shop card shout out done, and put the word out there, guys. If anybody knows where I can get a hold of a 68 Falcon Futura or a 69 like Jason is looking for, I'd really like to have one. The 69 can get me close enough to a 68 to make me happy, because the cars was just way too close to being the same car that I can get where I want to be with either one. But yeah, if anybody knows where one can be got, and I can afford to get my hands on it, because I'm not gonna pay nothing crazy. Collectors have screwed up my world so many ways. But hey, just like everything else in the world. So anyway, guys, I gotta get off here, and I've rambled on long enough, and hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving, and I appreciate all of you, my new subs, old subs, all of you. Until the next time, I'm gonna try to sit here and put in a little bit of work.